You look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep my hat backwards.
Keep your hat super backwards.
Just race against the machine.
What's up, guys? Sean here from SRKCycles.com.
What's up, guys? Caleb here from SRKCycles.net.
.net.
.net.
Dude, I don't even own the .net domain.
.gov.
Don't own the .gov either.
SRKCycles.gov.
Don't own that. Alright, guys, we had a couple questions from our last video that was entitled...
Something about beginner motorcycles.
But I spelled beginner wrong, and I spelled it beginner.
Like you do, like you can't spell lettuce correctly.
I cannot. For the life of me, I cannot spell lettuce. and I get real frustrated about it. I'm like, why do you spell lettuce?
Like it's so bad, autocorrect doesn't even correct it.
It has no idea. It happens all the time. It has no idea what I'm trying to say. I get real frustrated. So a couple questions responding back to the questions we had. Let's answer them. And these are real questions. A lot of times we make up the questions, but these are legit questions. I'm 17. Should I get a V-Star 250 or a V-Star 650? Question mark. That is from Billy Bob. I'm not kidding. His name is Billy Bob. You know what? It all depends on what you feel comfortable on. Your name is Billy Bob. You sound like a bigger guy. A 650 is a bike that you can ride, that you can ride for a longer time. Now, if you're a real little Billy Bob, and you don't feel comfortable sitting on a 650, like it feels too big, then you know what? You might want to get the 250. I hope that answered your question. Bam, and then someone wrote BMW R100 RS question mark by William Tell. Maybe. Probably not. It's a 1000.
Is it really a 1000?
Yeah, it's an old 1000 cc.
Like Cafe Racer stuff?
Yeah, with fairings and stuff.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. Maybe.
Next question, Sean. Here we go. I'll read this one out to you. That way you can kind of take this one in.
Because I can't read.
Because this one's a long one and we know how you are with reading.
Right.
I'm 67 years old. I haven't rode a bike in 30 years. Last bike I rode was a Yamaha 80. I want to get a Harley, comma. Was thinking about a 1200 Sportster or a low. I'm guessing he means soft tail, like Fat Boy Low or something like that.
Or Sportster low.
Or Sportster. Oh, that's true. Sportster low.
Or ultra low.
Oh, that's a big jump.
It's a big bike.
What is give me some feedback on what you think. Thanks. That's Bill from California.
My man Bill from California. Okay, Bill. Interesting thing. We just had that exact same. A guy called me. Had the exact same situation. Except I think he was 70 something and he hadn't ridden a bike since he was like 12. And he also rode some small import bike. And he bought that exact bike. He bought a 2013 Sportster 1200 anniversary edition. Great bike. As far as I know, he's not dead. He hasn't. No one told me.
How would you know? He wouldn't call you and tell you.
Maybe the wife would call me or something like that, just to say, "You sold my bike. You sold my husband a bike, and now he's dead."
It's not funny.
I think a Sportster could be a great option.
Yeah.
There's not a huge difference between the 883s and the 1200s, and
you don't think?
I mean, it's not so big for a beginner. It's not going to make any difference. I don't think.
I feel you.
But I think a Sportster could be a great option. One thing I would definitely recommend before you go buy a bike and hop on it, because you're 67, chances are you like to keep your stuff very clean, very nice, very meticulous.
Unless he's like the trashiest 67.
But, so what I would do, go take the motorcycle safety course.
Yeah.
Pay if it costs you money, pay the money to do it. Use their bike, drop their bike, get used to riding their stuff. Even take the Harley safety course where you're riding a similar bike.
I think they give you those like street 750s or street 500s.
Right. Yeah. So ride something that they have, drop their bike a million times, get it out of your system. Then buy a nice bike like a 1200 Sportster.
Yeah.
Or a Sportster low. Or
I don't know if I'd ever go with a Sportster low though.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, unless you're really short. You only need a low if you're really short.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can also jump onto a Dyna.
Very true.
Jump onto a Dyna. It's not that much. It's not that much different. It's all about what you feel comfortable on.
Yeah.
But taking that safety course is going to give you a lot of confidence, and you might want to wait till you buy a bike until after that safety course, unless you're actually considering buying a bike from us, and then just buy whatever. Who cares? You know?
It's true.
That's Bill from California. Alright,
Terry from Texas has a question.
Terry from Texas.
Are you ready to read me? Are you ready for me to read Terry from Texas?
So let's hear it. Let's hear it.
What is my best value as a beginner? Question mark.
You have no value as a beginner. Just so you know, you have no value as a beginner. You have to be riding for at least a year before you have any value. Just so you know.
Should he buy a bigger bike, something he can grow into, or should he buy something cheap and small he can just drop all over the place?
It's all about what you feel comfortable on. I sold a guy, he was a big guy. He was over 300 pounds. And his first bike, he was also 40-something years old. His first bike was a V-Star 1300. And he hopped on that thing and he was like, this feels incredibly light. It was a great beginner bike for him.
Yeah.
If you don't feel comfortable on a bike, you wanna start out on a bike that you feel comfortable on. If it's too intimidating for you, you're just not gonna ride it.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy it. It's gonna sit in your garage, and every time you look at it, you're gonna be like, I don't want to ride it, and then you're not gonna become a rider.
Well, not just that, the adverse effect I feel like sometimes happens too. Like if you're too big for the bike, then you're always kind of like dominating it. You never feel comfortable on a bike. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's two ways it can go about it.
Well, you don't feel comfortable in a different way.
True, very different.
You feel comfortable with the bike.
Yeah, you
don't feel comfortable with people seeing you on the bike.
Like when I had my 250.
Right.
Like I felt comfortable with the physical bike, but I was very confused about my sexuality.
You don't feel comfortable with girls seeing you or people seeing you and what they're thinking when they see you riding this bike.
True. Like you don't post about it. You're not like going to take my 250 out for a spin.
Right. One thing is more about safety. Other thing's more about reputation, I guess. I don't know.
Don't pull up to a Harley dealership in a 250.
Right.
They probably won't let you in.
They'll be bragging about your 250.
You're bothered out 250.
Right, so that pretty much wraps it up. I hope we're done for the beginner, what should I buy as a beginner question.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll answer it. If there's a new one, we'll answer it. Throw down your questions below.
Any questions. Anything. If you want to know about Sean's life just in general as like a person.
If you want to know where I get my blue shirts from,
then ask him.
Just ask me. Or whatever.
Sweet.
Or my belt buckles.
You have belt buckles?
No, I don't wear them any. I haven't worn them lately. But I buy these shorts at Marshalls and they all came with belts.
Ah.
Which I hate, but now I started wearing the belts because they're just it's cool.
I mean, the free belt's cool.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Sweet guys, thanks a ton for the questions. And we're signing out.
See you guys later.